Well. It appears that I may have scheduled the stream for the wrong time. Technically, it's supposed to start at 9, and I made a little mistake. But it should be fine. Let me... since I'm here, I'm thinking I should probably set next week's schedule, huh? I'm thinking every day, aside from Saturday next week, will be a Call to Arms Ostfront stream. I think that's the plan for now. I'll just set a few real quick. You know, I used to do this thing where I actually noted down was it the UTC timestamp? I used to have to use this like converter to convert my local time to... I had to convert my local time to some like string of numbers, and then that string of numbers you would enter like what was it, like less than s colon numbers colon t greater than or something. You had to enter this like really weird thing in order to get it to appear, and I used to put it in my stream schedules tab, but ultimately it's just a lot easier to put it in my Discord events instead, and also it'll notify you guys on Discord events. I feel like that's a little bit better overall. It accomplishes the same thing ultimately. I'm almost done. I'm just setting my events for next week. I think I will do an unknown stream next Saturday. Because admittedly, I'm not really sure what I'm going to feel like playing next Saturday. So we'll have to figure that out. But welcome into Yami. Welcome in. How are you, Yami? Good to see you on a Saturday morning. How are you? Last we spoke, we were playing Stellar Blade, I believe. And I have actually finished Stellar Blade this past Monday. So, today we are going to be playing Rogue Trader instead. Because, I hope that's not too loud. Oh, you can't even hear that. Is that a little loud? I'll just continue the game for now, and then we'll see what the audio looks like. But we're going to be playing Rogue Trader because I enjoy Rogue Trader, but I've kind of dropped it for a little while. Just being that I had a lot of other things I needed to take care of for our Saturday stream. So, but now that Stellar Blade is finally officially finished, we have a little bit of an opening. So, I'm glad you enjoy the sound alerts. I haven't updated the sound alerts for a while. Yami says, I'm doing amazing. How about you? I'm okay. I just woke up like about an hour ago. I don't know what it is today, but even this past night, I haven't slept very well. I don't know why. I mean, a part of me does know why. I had coffee yesterday, but I don't know. Like, I just like waking up over and over throughout the night. That's kind of annoying. I don't really know what caused that, but today I'm like not as rested as I could be. I have my water here. So it turns out I was drinking water out of a plastic cup, and I feel like the cup just tastes like plastic. It's disgusting. I'm drinking out of a ceramic mug now, and the water tastes so much better. But Yami says, I've been awake for a while now. It's 8 p.m. Nice. Well, I hope that the stream helps you to sleep eventually. I really wasn't sure what to do today. The hard part is that the longer I spend away from Rogue Trader, the harder it is to get back into it. And every single time I've been Every single time I've gotten back into this game, every single time, I don't remember what it is I was doing. So I'm gonna have to check real quick. What did I do? There's J for journal. I thought it was O for objective. But I guess I'm still call to arms brained. So, our main quest is that Footfall is experiencing severe shortages of provisions. If the situation is not remedied soon, a dramatic fall in the station's population is likely. I remember this. Representative of the Explorator Cognizance Fleet, Opticon 22, is willing to pay for information on planets studied by Rogue Trader. We can do that passively. Oh. We have to give the planetary data, actually. And the Von Volantius Protectorate has been destabilized by the disturbances in the warp and the severing of trade and transport routes. Restoring links with key worlds will provide the Rogue Traders' planets with the supplies and support they need in this time of crisis. So we need to restore the operation of administrative apparatus. Deal with disrupted shipments and restore shipments. Okay, I think I vaguely remember this. But Yami says I'll probably go late to sleep. I have some things I want to build later on my Minecraft realm. Nice. Very nice. I haven't played Minecraft for a while. Actually, I should probably download Minecraft. I don't know if I'll play it on stream. Actually, wait, do I even have an account anymore? I got it when I was really young. But ultimately, my computer couldn't run it. I was using like a non-gaming old computer. But now that I have an official gaming computer, I might be able to run it. I gotta double check that. The certificate of an official trade representative of the Imperium can open many doors for Jai Hidari, but without friends in high places, Jai can forget about her dreams of power and wealth. So talk to the Master of Seals. Heinrichs possesses information about some of the plans for the Cult of the Final Dawn. So we need to bring Heinrichs to Kiava Gamma. Oops. We need to complete a development project. We need to find a hidden cache. And we need to visit the Forgotten Twin Star System. Okay, so we have quite a bit of stuff we need to take care of today. I do remember that I was scanning planets. That was the last thing I remember doing in this game. But Yami says, I used to have a potato PC. It ran with hopes and prayers, not with electricity. I don't even know what model it was. It was kind of like a family computer. It was one of those small form factor ones that I was using when I was like, maybe like 10. I was pretty young. Monastery of the Order of the Hammer. What the hell? But yeah, we'll have to see. I don't even know where that computer is. We probably threw it out. Let's check out the monastery. Captain, we have received the transmission from Foulstone. It was sent by members of the Order of the Hammer, votaries of Saint Cognacious, whose monastery is the only settlement on the planet. Or rather, it used to be. Some time ago, a transport vessel, the Navika, unloaded several thousand refugees from a planet belonging to Rogue Trader Winterscale. The Order of the Hammer has judged this invasion to be an act of aggression and is asking for your lordship's protection. Oh damn. In 3 months, 2 years. Dang. When did I start again? I started in 2025. So I've been here for about 2 years. So then it would have been... Yeah, you would have been following me for... Wait, when did I start? 2023. In August. No, September. July, August, September. So that'd be like month 9. So I think I've been here for 2 years and 2 months, roughly. So yeah, you would have followed me around month 5 or so of when after I started, which is a pretty long time ago, actually. But thanks so much for your support, Yami. Thank you, thank you. It really is almost 2 years. But yeah, February 2024, damn. Where was I in life at that point? I think I was still at my old, well... No, when did I have to move apartments? 'Cause I think I started streaming like a few months before I had to move to a new apartment. Man. I miss the ambiance of my old apartments. But I do prefer living at home. Anyways, but yeah, thank you so much for the support, Yami. Thank you, thank you. It's been a very long time. A very long time. Let's see. The Order of the Hammer has judged this invasion to be an act of aggression. We will not abandon people of faith in distress. Prepare a landing party and my shuttle. I'm taking the monastery under my protection. Oh, actually, no. This might have been where I left off. I think I remember having like a long thing to read. And then I might have just exited out because we were at stream time. But Yami says, I'm sorry that I'm not a lot of times here. It's because of the time zones. I'm not awake at 3 to 5 a.m. like I used to in 2024. That's okay, Yami. I understand. I'm glad you're here. Regardless of how often you're able to join. I'm glad for your support. So thank you for your support, Yami. Thank you, thank you. But no, I totally get it. I know one person I used to talk to on stream a lot, Sneakta. I can't remember what countries Sneakta had moved to, but Sneakta had moved to a time zone that she starts streaming around like 1 a.m. for me, and I'm like, well, like 90% of the time, I'm like, well, passed out by that point. So, yeah, I understand. I get it. It's tough. And then she's done streaming by the time I get up anyways, so it's kind of sad. But I get it. Anyway, but thank you for the hearts and the, I can't remember what OFC means, but I'll just take it as an of course. Close enough. 611 days after the feast of the passing of Nicodemus Keefe, the champion of faith, disquietude marred the calm of the monastery of the Order of the Hammer. Countless tortured souls, steeped in fear, arrived on foul stone in a star bark. A great apostasy had befallen their home and turned them into abject wanderers seeking help and refuge. Their wicked and cruel captain, the owner of the Navika, had betrayed them. Once the unknowing souls in his care had made landfall on the world's surface, he most deviously recalled his shuttles and left, thus ridding himself of his duty to care to the unfortunate lot. Gramps. I am kind of old, not gonna lie. I'm like 75. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But I am old. Let's see. Not knowing how they would survive in Foulstone's grim wastelands, the Forsaken people came to the monastery of St. Cognacius, and there they surrounded its walls. They hammered their fists on its gate and implored and wailed, "Take us in, protect us." And what once was a place of serenity and grace was now full of din, disorder, and all manner of things despicable. The interlopers brought with them worldly futility and strife, and mayhap also the seeds of alluring blasphemies, if fiendly heathens lurked in their midst. After a prayer, the prelate Hecatarius turned his eye to the past in search of instruction. Prelate Hecatarius, Hectarchus, recalled the first missionaries to set foot on Falstone's vast wasteland, led by their zeal for serving St. Cognatus. And those missionaries had received the blessing of Nicomedes Keefe, the champion of faith who had traveled with them in their star bark to found in this place a humble and pure abode wherein to cultivate wisdom and piety. And St. Cognatus, a man of great endeavors, a warrior and a wise artificer, never cowered behind the walls of a librarium, but stepped bravely into the darkness, carrying light in the palm of his hand, and he commanded others to do the same. And not only Foulstone, but many other worlds of the Coronis expanse bear its imprint. And Prelate Hecatarius did welcome the interlopers warmly as his guests, but he did warn his brethren to keep their vigilance. What? Didn't Nicomedes... Isn't that the guy that... What is this? Oh. Okay, that is what I meant to do. Didn't Nicomedes... Oh, I thought Nicomedes was the guy that dropped them off. So Nicomedes is like their elder or something. So Nicomedes was a previous priest that they look up to from the past, and the monastery is under the Order of the Hammer. This guy. Incredible. Countless tortured souls steeped in fear arrived on Foulstone in a star bark. Okay, I think I understand what happened. Okay, let's see. So St. Cognatus, a man of great endeavors, never cowered behind the walls of a librarium. Okay. Prelate Hecatarius did welcome the interlopers warmly as his guests, but he did warn his brethren to keep their vigilance. The brethren and sisters of the Order of the Hammer came forth to meet the strangers, carrying water and protein victuals and medicinal herbs and jugs of promethium. The crowd came to blows over viands, and blood was spilt, and many were trampled or mauled in the stampede, some of them dwellers of the monastery. Then the warriors of the Order of the Hammer donned their flak cowls, inscribed words of praise to the Emperor on their tactical visors, and went forth ready to render service in battle. With lasguns and bolters they pierced the interlopers, with their chainswords and power flails they struck them, and a great and bloody harvest was reaped that day. But the interlopers too, scant though their armament was, and scanter their skill in battle, slew many among the monastery's dwellers, for great were their numbers and greater their desperation. The monks fled beyond their walls, and rang the vox alarum, and shut the gate, and commanded the alarmed guards to keep watch over that gate, slaying any who approached. So the gist of it... Sheesh. The gist of it is that the priests tried to help the refugees, but the refugees had ultimately fought the priests of the Order of the Hammer. And then the Order of the Hammer brought out their best soldiers, but there were so many of these refugees that they overwhelmed the soldiers, and then the priests had to retreat back into the temple. A quarrel broke out. The hungry and the sick lay siege to the monastery, begging for help. In their spite, they blocked the water collector and unpowered the generatorium. The faithful, in the meantime, made ready to resist, and a miracle came to pass. The Emperor, Oh, we can decide what happens here? Oh, my bad. A miracle came to pass. The Emperor sent his champion, his confidant, his right hand, the rogue traitor of the blessed House von Valancius. May the light of grace remain upon it forever. The blessed rogue traitor. So we can do a lot of things. So the priests, I assume, are the guys on the right side, and the refugees are probably the ones on the left side, and we just arrived. Oh, 15-second delay. Sorry. I wish I could fix that one, but I can't fix that part. Sorry. I wish I could fix it. There's something weird about my internet lately. Like, I'm less likely to drop frames, I feel, lately, but yeah, there is a little bit of a delay. Sorry. Let's see. We could summon the Hecatarius and the leaders of the interlopers to hold each other, each to account for their deeds, which I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Commanded his formidable boarding force to fall upon the interlopers and slay as many as could be slain. Absolutely insane. Extended a veil of protection over the interlopers, taking them into his care and thereby all of Foulstone with them. Unleashed his armed force upon interlopers and monks alike, wreaking great shedding of blood and pillaging for his delectation. Also insane. Bade the dwellers of the monastery fight the interlopers for his amusement, like beasts of war, and promised a generous boon to the victor. Cast a contemptuous eye over the aftermath of the bloodshed and departed with words of abuse and reproach. Damn. Alt F4. I'm not so foolish as to attempt an Alt F4. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot what that did. So it's a good thing you said not to do it. I'd like to think I wouldn't do it, but there's a small chance I would have done it. But I'll keep that one in mind. I'll keep that in mind for something not to do in the future, should it be recommended in the future. I know it's tempting. I know it's gonna exit out of my program. I don't know which program, though. Ugh, I need new water. Anyways. But see, the interlopers, the unfortunate... I totally understand the desperation because they don't have anything. Like, they need stuff from the priests of the Order of the Hammer. Like, they need stuff, and the priests were gonna help them, but then these guys started attacking the priests. So, it's like, I understand you're desperate, but you can't be fighting the guys that are trying to help you, you know? So originally, I didn't know that they were attacking the priests. I was just gonna help them. I mean, not, you know, there's a few hostile among the desperate folks here. The few that are hostile shouldn't be speaking for all of the people that really need help. But at the same time, I think bringing these guys... Oh, it closes absolutely everything. Okay. Yeah, that would have ended me. I'm glad I didn't press it now. I'd say between these two things, I think my best shot would probably be to simply... I don't know. I don't want to take them in anymore, though. I didn't know they were hostile like this. Let's summon Hecatarius and the leaders of the interlopers to hold each to account for their deeds. The strangers, prodigious in number, beseeched the rogue trader to take them in and give them shelter and protection as to his own servants. And spake they, saying, Long have we wandered, swiftly have we fled. Many a woe and ordeal have befallen us. Of many a father and son are we bereft. Now the warp hath taken the last of our strength, and we shall flee no more. Understandable. Still not holding each other accountable, but I don't know, man. I kind of feel like being a good guy is kind of backfiring on me lately. But you'll still be streaming, but you'll have to open everything back again. If I had to open everything again, I would probably just be like, all right, I'm going back to sleep. And then I would just never return. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna take the L. I'm gonna go back to sleep. When I wake up is when I wake up. Let's see. What shall we do? You know, not gonna lie, I may be leaning towards one. Because, like, I totally get it. The desperation. But if I take them in, I become responsible for what could happen. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Change my mind. We're gonna extend the veil of protection over the interlopers, taking them into our care and thereby all of Fallstone with them. We're gonna take them in, but if they cause any trouble whatsoever, they're done. They're slaughtered. But Yami says, does Mandy still come here? I know that I used to talk a lot to her and Azur. From time to time. Not as often as before. But from time to time I see them. So, not as often as before. Maybe like once a week. With no real specific day. I feel like if I'm likely to see Mandy, it's gonna be on a Wednesday. And if I'm likely to see Azur, it's gonna be maybe once every 2 to 3 weeks, but only in the off chance that she happens to be lurking when her name comes up. That's usually when Azur pops her head in. So, yeah. Not super often. So let's extend the Veil of Protection. Humbly, the Order of the Hammer heeded the Emperor's confidant and unsealed the airlocks and opened the gate of its abode and brought forth gifts of virtue to relieve the suffering of the ill-stricken. After a prayer, the architects set to work. In accordance with the saint's teachings and the parameters set forth in the standard template construct, they erected spacious living quarters and sturdy fort walls for the planetary militia, and a spacious auditorium wherein to trade and store goods, and a proud censorum within those walls, clerks and servo bondsmen would maintain order and keep statistical records. And a new yet righteous way of life came to Fallstone, and the people rejoiced, and all was good. Is it really that simple? What? I thought we were taking the interlopers with us. But it seems like the priests were like, okay, and then they brought out all the goods they were going to originally bring out anyways. That's strange. That's sad. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, Sad? Sure. But it is what it is. But the 4 seconds, nice, nice. Excellent. Time has finally sped up. I gotta turn my air conditioner on. It's so hot, I'm gonna fall asleep. Okay. Oh, is that it? Is that simple? What is this? The Dominion of the Hammer, the privilege of becoming Foulstone's patron, is a tempting prospect for many. However, with the Rogue Trader's assistance, the Order of the Hammer will retain ultimate authority over the world. I don't understand how it blocks a project, though. Oh, however, with the Rogue Trader's assistance, so the Order of the Hammer does not currently retain ultimate authority over the world. So if we were to help the Dominion of the Hammer, that means that the project where we could erect a statue of ourselves, that would be blocked because it would be over the Dominion of the Hammer. And okay, and our alliance with the Ecclesiarchy would be blocked too. But the Cult of St. Drusus would like us more. And we get a cool weapon. Huh. Oh. Oh, whoops. I thought these were in order. And do you know Genshin? I played like an hour of Genshin, but I didn't like it. Well, maybe not didn't like it. It was okay. But not really for me. But downloaded it like 4 days ago, and I'm in love with it. Very nice, very nice. I don't know. Genshin's just not really for me. Like, I did try it for a little while. I didn't give it too much of a shot, but I played like an hour, and I was like, it's okay. And then I think I deleted it. I can't remember where I played it, though. It might have been on PlayStation a while ago. It was either on PlayStation or... I don't think I had it on PC. The only, the gacha game that I'm looking at right now, I played a little bit of Chaos Zero Nightmare off stream. It's okay. I'm thinking of getting into it. I haven't decided yet, though. Same thing with Reverse 1999. Like, I started it, but I'm not sure if I want to finish it. The Ecclesiarchy locks the capital. Cronus expands. This Minnesotum will ensure the prosperity of their new planetary stronghold. Heretics will tremble when they hear of the alliance between House von Valancius and the Ecclesiarchy. No one in the entire Coronis Expanse will make a worthier guardian of a sanctuary of faith than the head of House von Valancius. A marvelous basilica will be erected in his honor in the world's capital city. It will be decorated with a grand twin statue of the Emperor and the Rogue Trader. Thousands of parishioners and priests will say his name in their daily prayers and bring him reverent gifts. Benevolent protection. Allies increase their wounds. Damn. More profit and complacency. 5% crit chance against Chaos. If it was 5 overall, that would be really good. But against Chaos, it's like, I mean, most of the people we fight are Chaos anyways, but kind of oddly specific. Affects the amount of resources produced by the colony, increasing it by 10% for each point of efficiency. I think I would rather do this. Okay. Oh. There's more to read. What do we need to wait for? We need to wait for this to finish? Is there like a wait button? But have you heard of the game Where Winds Meet? A lot of people are playing it right now. I've heard of it. Admittedly, I'm pretty unlikely to play it, but I have heard of it. But generally speaking, aside from Stellar Blade, generally speaking, I don't like Souls games. So, being that the gameplay I have seen of it makes it seem like a Souls-like, for that reason, I'm not too interested, unfortunately. Colony management screen. Oh, damn. That's rough. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the Coronis Expanse. But it's an MMORPG. Okay. Unfortunately, that makes it even less likely for me to play it. I very much don't. I can't play MMOs. I've tried to do MMOs before, and I have not liked MMOs. MMOs to me are like amusement park video games where you just kind of run between locations. You have combat that doesn't really make a lot of sense, and then you grab some stuff to do other stuff. I don't know. MMOs for me, I can't get into it. It's fine if other people like it, that's fine. I'm not hating other people liking it, but I very much don't like MMOs, unfortunately. So we have a quest to supply Footfall with provisions from Agri-World Janus and restore shipments from Janus. What? But Footfall's the other way, is it not? I thought Footfall's over here somewhere. Yeah, artificial objects detected. Footfall. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. But you like them. I mean, it's fine if you like them. I'm not trying to say that, like, I hate you for liking them. But for me personally, I'm just not a big fan of MMOs. I haven't been able to get into any. The closest thing that I've gotten into MMOs is Fallout 76, but even then, it's not fully an MMO. But Yami says, I'll be going now. I have some chores I need to do. I think I'll be back before you finish the stream. All right, Yami. I hope you enjoy your chores. Hope you enjoy your Minecraft. Hope to see you again, Yami. Thank you for joining. But it's not really. It kind of. I don't know. To me, it's almost an MMO. Fallout 76. But yeah. Anyways, that's a story for another time. Have a wonderful rest of your chore time. But I hate chores. I won't be enjoying them. You'll be alright. You'll get it done. I believe. I believe in you, Yami. You'll get it done. Captain, according to the telemetry, the parameters of the system match those of Telecos Epsilon, home to the Agri-World Janus that belongs to the Von Valancius dynasty. We have received a Vox message from the planet. The Agri-World's governor officially welcomes the rogue trader and reports that she has begun preparations for a formal reception to celebrate the arrival of the planet's sovereign. Your subjects are looking forward to your visit. Okay. So we really need to get Janus back into our protection. Or delegation? Under our delegation. Okay. It's taken care of. Let's go here first, actually. And bye-bye. Bye-bye, Yami. Adios. Have a fun chore time. As much as you can. We need an extractium. Damn. Alright, we're going to Janice. I really need an energy drink. Wait. What, Abelard? Theodora loved frozen worlds. I never did discover the reason why, but the captain never missed a chance to visit such a planet, even on the slightest pretext. Interesting. Alright, let's head to Governor Wyatt's estate. Oh shoot, I got so many people to level up. I'll just take everybody as is. I could have sworn I saw something about a Space Marine being in this game. I'm excited about that. A lavishly dressed noblewoman in an opulent silk gown watches you with an expectant air, but then gracefully bows her head. Gem-encrusted implants protrude from her arms and neck. I welcome you on behalf of the noble house Viat ab Aram. My name is Vistenza Janice Viat ab Aram af Coronis. By the grace of the Emperor and the will of the rogue trader Theodora von Valancius, I serve as planetary governor and imperial commander-in-chief of this world. Vistenza Viat raises her head slightly. She turns to Abelard. And greetings to you, noble Vizarian. It has been years since your last visit to Janus. I am glad to see you again. It is a good sign when a rogue trader seneschal does not visit a subject planet for a long time. Isn't that correct, Lady Viat? It means the governor is taking care of all matters and there is no need for the seneschal to interfere. Vistenza lets out a musical laugh. I hear praise in those words and I thank you for them. She turns once again to you. In truth, your arrival in the place of the esteemed Lady von Valancius is quite unexpected. Theodora von Valancius is dead. I am now the head of the dynasty. Actually, I don't know if we should admit that. She doesn't need to know that. I hope my coming in Theodora's stead has not disappointed you too much. Not in the least, your lordship. On the contrary, I am delighted after all these years to once again welcome to my world.
Fortunas!
What?
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I can't tell. I can't tell what the hell is just happening. Why? What? Okay. Maybe it's best we don't question. But who are... I'm assuming that lady had nothing to do with this. Being that one of her, like, royal snipers just took out one of these normal-looking dudes. So I'm assuming, yeah, it seems like the estate is the ones defending against these randos. So it must be the civilians that are attacking. So let's try to be careful not to hit any of the soldiers on our defense. Who shall I tell? I'll tell Abelard to do something.
not a servitor.
I could have sworn you can't move if you do this.
It will be done.
It's all muscle memory with this game. Okay.
Victory is imminent.
Not bad. I'm just gonna hope for the best with all this. I'll do some dodge
Me?
reduction for us.
If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may.
Increased ranged. Word of the Emperor, everybody. Abelard just went. I'll tell Cassia to go
Make it
then.
happen.
I'll just keep
Isn't
lidless
this a
staring.
job
at this
for the
guy.
serfs?
I keep forgetting to put a monster in the fridge. I gotta do that soon. I can't run on hopes and dreams and no
I'll
monster.
see to it personally.
What is zeal?
I'll do it.
Not what I meant to do, but that's fine. Where's a good place for us to hide? I'm kind of surprised you can move back there.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
Nice. We'll just end
Follow
there.
my lead.
There's something, like, I really want Argenta to be good, but the way I build her is not good. It's not Argenta's fault. I'm pretty sure it's my fault. There's just something I'm doing wrong when I'm trying to build Argenta. Shoot, hold on. Here we go.
Explore to sow one route. High momentum. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Request approved.
Oh, I thought I could perfect spot Argenta. My bad. I need to remember what I'm doing like every single time. Every single time I play.
I'll do what it takes.
Let's see. Oh damn! But you know, after so much Gates of Hell, nothing scares me anymore.
Hold on.
Do you know
Let's get to
how much Gates of Hell I had to suffer through?
Time to slaughter someone! Let's get to it! On in, maggot! Soul shall
Oh,
become
damn.
fire!
It was like 80% of my health gone.
Let's make it quick.
Behind, that was like the one person that was in cover too. Crazy. Yeah, I just got stunned. Can I throw this far? I don't think I can. We could potentially daring breach. You know what? Let's move there first. And then shoot. Is this in the cloud? Let's try it. We're fine. Okay.
It will
We'll
be
increase damage on this one guy.
done. Indeed.
We'll get ready for a reckless strike. Heroic attack.
No matter the cost.
Heroic act of daring breach. So that we have more action points,
At
and
your
then we'll
beck
hit
and
this
call.
guy.
Ah, an exemplary
Nice.
strike.
Nice. Ooh. Ow. Still good
I
though.
will do my duty.
That's rough.
It will be done. Target well struck.
Nice.
One fewer
Ow.
target.
Oh. Was that me? Nice.
My place is at the fore.
All right. Things are looking up.
Show me what you've got.
Here we go.
Well, I mean, I guess if anyone's gonna get shot, Abelard would probably be the best one. Since that guy can tank a million hits. Alright, what's happening here? 10 strength and toughness.
Get me a target.
Okay. Not bad.
But of course,
I'll
Lord
sworn
Captain.
enemy this guy. And then... I think that's about all I can do with this.
I won't object to it.
Nice.
Out of my way.
Yeah, I was worried about that. We lost the Cassia turn due to the stun grenade. Let me get Argenta to do something though.
Faith
Let's
without
try to make
deeds
this
is
guy
worthless.
Argenta's prey. We'll make our next hit a crit.
As
and
the
then we'll hit.
Emperor commands, I act.
Argenta, this is so disappointing. Okay. Whatever, Argenta. I don't even care. It's fine. I don't even care anymore.
Make it happen.
I'll do it. Eradicate it.
Okay. Bad. Bad.
Scared yet?
My faith strengthens me.
Argenta is just my dashing one-shot sniper. And this isn't to say one shot like, oh, it's just one shot and everything's dead. No, it's like one shot and maybe things die. Shoot. If I hit like this, it's gonna hit Abelard as well, but it's a less likely
Activating
chance.
calculated fury algorithm.
It's torture to fight like this.
Ow. It was a risk I had to take, Abelard.
Running binaric override.
Let's try this. And we'll become elusive.
Let's get to it.
Oh, weird. Okay. Very odd.
Victory is imminent. Indeed.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
Nice work.
My ears are ringing.
everybody over here is dead. So we can move up. Can't reach, though. Actually, no, I kind of can. We can dash the rest of the way.
For the throne's glory.
Excellent. And then we can shoot.
The Inquisition sends their regards.
Like, I would use lidless stare, but I caused everybody to move forward, so we probably should... I pressed the wrong button. I'm too call to arms brained. I thought I was canceling out what I was doing. But instead of canceling, I just ended my turn, so that was a mistake. Interesting.
Accept your lot.
Let's get Abelard to move. I mean, it's not the end of the world, it's whatever. I'm not worried about this fight in the slightest, so...
At your beck and call. It will be done.
And let's get ready to defend. And
It's
we'll
as
buff
good as
everybody
done.
one more time. And then I will tell...
I won't stand for it.
Ah, damn it. We'll tell Cassia to move again. And Cassia... I don't even know if she can hit anybody. Increase resolve,
I'm a
I guess.
navigator, not a servitor.
And then... Okay.
Do not dare ask.
There we go. Nice. There we go. Too easy.
I'll make it happen.
I took care of this
Nice.
one.
This is unacceptable.
Damn. Oh, I should have marked prey.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay.
Stay vigilant.
Okay, cool. I thought Pascal might have died. But that guy just killed his own ally, so we're fine. We're still fine. Nice. Get a good bleed on that guy. Nice. Just into a red mist. Very nice. We'll become elusive again. That sharpshooter actually has a lot of health.
Hold on.
I feel like I'm getting sick. I feel like a sore throat. Or maybe it's because I don't normally read out stuff as often as I do during the Rogue Trader stream. Oh, that was not very smart, was it? Damn. We'll be fine.
More trouble than it's worth.
Okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Damn.
Don't let your guard down. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
A lot of these guys are pretty tanky, huh? I'm waiting for this gas to disappear. What is this? Is this frontline? I think that's frontline. Okay. We'll just try that for now. Okay.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. None can escape the Emperor's
Not bad.
judgment. Time to slaughter someone.
What the hell was that?
Break them all.
It's just too bad that a lot of the times I only have room for like...
From the ashes,
Oh, damn.
I will rise.
A lot of the times I only have enough action points to do one hit. I almost ended my turn again. Kinda wish I could do
I will do
more
my
than one.
duty. Reduced to dust.
But I suppose I could change the way that my characters are.
Tried and tested
Arranged.
tactics are the best ones.
We're kind of standing in the middle of the last two guys. We have a lot of health. We have a lot of health, so I'm not sure.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Nice. And then hit him with the special. Nice. Okay. I think I'll move up. Actually, no, I'll move here. And then I'll tell Abelard to move.
foolishness.
No? Damn. Tell Abelard to move.
If only that were possible.
No! Did I tell Abelard to... Whatever?
Battlefields are
Okay.
always drowned in scarlet.
That's not how I expected to do this, but that's totally fine.
Indeed.
Okay. Strike that guy.
you a
Nice.
target?
Move over. Strike this guy.
At your beck and call.
Nice. Strike him again.
Victory is imminent.
Nice. And then this last one is game
I
end.
will do my duty. Reduced to dust.
Hello? Are you... Hello? Your lordship, the Emperor preserve us. Are you alright? Do not fret, layperson. We have grown used to outrageous slovenliness among the wardens of every world we visit. Pascal's vox, quiet at first, is booming with fury by the end of his remark. Pale grayness is strangling this peasant like a noose. His words are laden with fear for our well-being, and yet he fears for his own even more. Where did Governor Viet go? The governor is safe, protected by walls and wardens. Please follow me. I will escort you to her personally. I'll find my own way there. Stand aside. Because I want to loot real quick. I'm going to be doing a little bit of looting. I don't remember... Oh, wait. Is it tab? It was tab. I forgot which button changes that. Lets you highlight stuff. I like the damn near infinite storage space, though. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, well. Let's see. Orchestrated Firestorm, the Master Tactician sends 3x3, selects a 3x3 zone on the battlefield. All allies, including the Master Tactician that have line of sight to any enemies inside the selected zone, may make an immediate single attack against a random enemy within this zone that they can target with their weapons. That is actually really cool. I'll take it. Until their next turn, the Vanguard attempts to attack each enemy that attacks the Vanguard or their allies in a 3-cell radius around the Vanguard. To make this counterattack, if the guard has enough MP, they can move toward the attacker. If the guard moves, the area of this effect moves accordingly. Sick. The bounty hunter simultaneously makes several attacks. The number of the attacks is equal to the number of prey in combat. These attacks are equally divided among all prey in the bounty hunter's line of sight. The attacks always hit and always score critical hits. That's top tier. The assassin makes an attack with the current weapon against an enemy. This attack cannot miss and deals 50% more damage. It also deals additional damage equal to 25% of the target's missing wounds. Cannot miss, deals 50% more damage. Let's see. My brain is just off today. Take that one. The Grand Strategist chooses one combat tactics area. Every ally inside that area, except the Grand Strategist, gains extra turn with 1 AP and 2 MP at the start of the Grand Strategist's next turn. For every enemy that was killed in the selected combat tactics area, this AP is increased by +1 up to a maximum of 3 and +2 MP up to a maximum of 6. And until the end of combat, the Arc Militant can make 1 additional attack each turn, including 1 additional attack on the turn this heroic act was used. The first attack after using this ability and each turn afterward costs 0 AP. Damn. Kind of overpowered. Why is Argenta so injured? Do you have a... Use the medkit. Wait, can you use the... What? Hold on. What?
Ready for data input.
Can you heal...
Request denied.
Can only be used in combat.
Join me in prayer. Injuries will not slow me.
There we go. I needed her to heal
Miscalculations are
herself.
for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
Okay.
Do I detect doubt in your voice?
Where's the last one? Oh, it's right
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
there. Okay.
I am
Abelard is
at
hiding
your
in the
service.
bushes over there. Alright. Alrighty. We are keeping constant watch. I'm sure you were. I'm sure you were, my guy. You weren't a moment ago.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Sealed containers marked with the familiar insignia of the Minotaurum and additional seals of the Forge World unknown to you. The crates contain high-grade weapons likely made to order. Okay. I'm going to do a quick save, and I have to head to... well, this is 10:11. Damn, we played this like a month ago. Man. A long time. Okay, I gotta go and grab my, I gotta put a drink in the fridge. I'll be right back. BRB. Alright, I'm back. So, turning my headset back on. I had to put a monster in the fridge. And after that, well, in the process of doing that, there was a lot of stuff that was stacked on top of the case of monster. I had to grab like one monster out of the case and put it in the fridge. But in the process of doing that, there was so much stuff on top of the monster cans. I had to move a bunch of stuff around, so that's why it took so long. And then I had to grab my water, and I grabbed my vitamin for the day, and my, called like a ginkgo biloba or something. Supposed to help my concentration. Anywho, so here's the plan. One of the changes I was gonna make with the channel was to kind of follow my heart in terms of what I want to do at any given moment. And I feel like, honestly, don't really feel in the mood to play Rogue Trader right now. So what I'm gonna do, just so that these are in different listings, I'm gonna make a completely separate stream, and we're just gonna do Call to Arms for the rest of the day. I think that's what I'll do instead. That's more of what I feel like playing right now, so I guess we'll just switch it up and I'll play something else. So, anyways, this is all to say. Thank you guys for watching, but I'll be right back.